Hello! Today I'm going to show you how you can make your product shots look a lot better with simply using a softbox, a couple of reflectors, and moving the light around. Alright? First, what we have here is the very common setup that a lot of people set up the softbox when they shoot a product. The problem is that this results in a very, very dull and mundane shot, as I would show you right now. Alright, we've got it all set up, we've got it light metered at 11.5, so let's take a shot. So as you can see from the screen, this very first shot with the softbox placed about 1.5 meters or so away from the subject produced a, well, decent picture but rather flat. As you can see, the background is rather bright as well, there's no tonal separation, the box, it's got dimension to it but it's still a rather flat shot. Now that we've seen what a single softbox at this particular position renders, let's see what happens when we move it to the side. Alright, as my assistant will now kindly move the light to the side and it will become a side light. And once we got it there, brilliant, and we will now take a shot. Alright, so now we've got the softbox placed on the side. As you can see, the background has gotten a lot darker. The shadow has moved its position from the original more rear to the more side, and also at the same time everything just looks a little bit roundish. There's a lot more tonality and dimension to it. Now what we're going to try and do is we're going to move the softbox a lot nearer to the product and we will see what happens once we do that. Alright, as my assistant will now move it in as near as possible, and it's going to lower the light a little bit. That's good. Yep, lower, 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 lower. That's good, that's good. Alright, okay, great. And then now, of course, we need to reduce the power. Cut it down by 1 stop. Great, and then we will now take a shot. And now look what happens when I just put the softbox nearer to the subject. Look at the background has gotten a lot darker, and at the same time the shadow has gotten actually a little bit softer, less distracting compared to the previous shot. So we've seen that the shot looks a lot better now, the background is a lot darker, there's a lot more separation. But what if you actually find the background is just a little bit too dark and you want to brighten up a little bit, but you don't want to alter the contrast and tonality, the beautiful tonality you've got right now on the front of the box. You've got that nice little gradation. So what you do is, what we're going to do right now is we're just going to rotate the softbox by 90 degrees, alright? And here we go. I'm going to turn it, and here we go, as you can see. And we're going to take a shot. And once we turn the softbox 90 degrees horizontal, look at the amount of light that's gotten a little bit more onto the background, and hence in the upper left hand corner of the background is just a little bit brighter. So we've seen that the background has gotten a little bit brighter, but what if we want to make it just a little bit brighter but we don't want to add another light, no reflectors, none whatsoever? All we have to do is just turn the softbox just a little bit, about 15-20 degrees towards the background. So what will happen in essence is that more of the light would be spilling onto the background, but yet we will achieve minimal alteration to the tonality to the box. Alright, and here we go. My assistant's now going to help us turn the softbox just a little bit towards the back. Alright, here we go, and we're going to take a shot. Alright. Notice how much brighter the background has gotten just by angling the softbox about 15 degrees more towards the background, and the tonality on the box hasn't been affected. Right, now, so we've seen that you can actually make the background that much brighter by just turning the softbox towards the background, alright? But personally, I prefer the darker version, so I've turned it back a little bit to its original position. But what if we just wanted it to be, pull a little bit more out of the background? Give it a little bit more sparkle, give it a little bit more dimension. What do? Well, all we need is a little silver card, a simple little silver card like this, alright? We're going to put it at the back, alright? So we kick some light, just a little bit of light, back into the product from the back. This is what I call rimming the light with it. And so we're going to put it over here, just behind the product, just a little bit out of the shot, just to give it a little bit of sheen over there, somewhere around here should be good. Alright, and we're going to take a shot, alright? And there we go! With the silver cut added in, you can see there's a little bit of shimmer on the rear of the box, and we've got the background nice and rich color to complement the white and blue colors of the box. So that wraps up our first tutorial, and the first of many more to come. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay tuned for more little tips and tricks on how to improve your photography, both studio and outdoor-wise. And of course, please go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/caliberpics. Alright, it's at the bottom as well. You see a super on it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.